Have you ever noticed a subtle, distinct scent emanating from yourself or an older family member? A smell that isn't quite body odor, nor the faint trace of perfume, but something else entirely? It's an almost imperceptible, lingering aroma that can be difficult to pinpoint, often more noticeable to others than to the individual themselves. This can be an incredibly delicate subject, one many prefer to avoid discussing openly, yet it's an extremely common experience as we gracefully advance in years. Let me assure you, this characteristic scent is not a reflection of inadequate hygiene or a lack of personal care. In this essential video, we're going to delve deeply into the fascinating scientific reasons behind this particular odor, and more importantly, equip you with remarkably simple yet profoundly effective strategies to address it. Forget the need for expensive, heavy perfumes or harsh, overpowering deodorants. Our solutions are straightforward and natural. It is crucial to understand from the outset that the unique scent often associated with aging is emphatically not a consequence of insufficient bathing or general uncleanliness. This is a widely held misconception, often leading to uncomfortable conversations where older adults are unfairly urged to shower more frequently or apply excessive fragrances. Not only is this approach ineffective in resolving the underlying issue, but it can also paradoxically exacerbate the problem, causing skin irritation and further distress. The true origin of this particular aroma, as robustly established by scientific research, lies with a chemical compound known as non-anal. This might sound like a complex term, but its role in our bodily changes is quite straightforward. Non-anal is a naturally occurring organic compound generated through the process of oxidative degradation of specific fatty acids found on the surface of our skin. This natural biological process becomes increasingly pronounced as we age, typically becoming more noticeable after the age of 40. Non-anal itself possesses a very specific and recognizable smell, frequently described as reminiscent of freshly cut grass, a waxy aroma, or even a subtle, earthy musk. Furthermore, this scent proves remarkably persistent and challenging to completely eliminate using conventional soaps and standard washing routines alone. The intriguing question then arises: why does the presence of non-anal become more noticeable and prevalent as we journey through life? There are three primary biological factors that contribute significantly to this phenomenon, and we will explore each in a clear, uncomplicated manner. Firstly, the very nature of our skin undergoes considerable transformation over time. In our younger years, the skin typically produces a greater abundance of natural oils, which are more readily washed away during bathing, carrying with them any accumulating compounds. However, as we age, our skin tends to become progressively drier, and its oil production naturally diminishes. Consequently, those oxidized fatty acids, which are the precursors to non-anal, become more tenacious and considerably harder to dislodge and remove from the skin's surface. Secondly, our sweating patterns also change with age. Paradoxically, we tend to sweat less. While one might logically assume that reduced perspiration would lead to less body odor, sweat actually serves a vital purpose in our physiology. It acts as a mechanism for the body to expel various toxins and waste products. When we sweat less effectively, these toxins can accumulate on the skin, inadvertently contributing to and intensifying the characteristic odor. Thirdly, an often overlooked factor is a natural reduction in saliva production. This might seem entirely unrelated to body odor, yet saliva plays a critically important role in maintaining oral hygiene by cleansing the mouth and actively neutralizing odor-causing bacteria. As we age, our salivary glands can become less efficient, leading to a condition known as dry mouth. This drier oral environment provides an ideal breeding ground for bacteria to flourish, subsequently resulting in persistent bad breath, which can contribute to the overall perception of an aging smell. Consider your skin as a sophisticated natural filter. Throughout your youth, this biological filter operates with peak efficiency, effectively processing and eliminating waste products, ensuring a fresh complexion. However, as the years accumulate, this filter, much like any well-used mechanism, can become less robust and slightly impaired in its function. This diminished efficiency means that certain residues and compounds, including non-enal, are not as effectively filtered out and instead remain accumulating within the superficial layers of the skin, thus creating the discernible scent. Now that we possess a clearer understanding of the underlying causes, identifying effective solutions becomes a much more straightforward endeavor. We are excited to share a remarkably simple, yet profoundly impactful bathing technique that we affectionately term the Triple S wash. The first S in our method stands for skin folds. Have you ever noticed that body odor tends to be more concentrated in areas where the skin naturally creases or folds? These include common spots such as the neck, underarms, beneath the breasts for women, the groin area, behind the knees, and even the inner elbows. This phenomenon occurs because these regions are often warmer, damper, and receive less air circulation, creating a particularly conducive environment for bacteria and the accumulation of non-anal. Therefore, during your bathing routine, make a conscious effort to pay meticulous attention to thoroughly cleansing these specific areas. However, always remember to be exceedingly gentle. Vigorous scrubbing can irritate and potentially damage delicate aging skin. The second S in our effective Triple S wash method focuses on the scalp. Your hair, particularly the scalp, has a remarkable propensity for retaining odors with surprising tenacity. This isn't merely about rinsing your hair, it's about a dedicated and thorough cleansing of the scalp itself. Many individuals, especially men, often tend to quickly rinse their hair or give it only a cursory scrub. Unfortunately, this brief approach is often insufficient to effectively remove the accumulated sweat, excess oils, and the persistent non-anal that can cling stubbornly to the scalp and hair follicles. When you are washing your hair, it is essential to utilize your fingertips to gently but firmly massage your entire scalp in a deliberate circular motion. This technique ensures a deep and invigorating cleanse, dislodging impurities and promoting better scalp health. The third and final S in our comprehensive Triple S wash addresses sweaty spots. Your feet, especially the delicate areas between your toes, along with your palms, are regions that are densely populated with a significant number of sweat glands. The feet, in particular, are often confined within shoes for extended periods throughout the day, making them exceptionally prone to developing noticeable odors. Consequently, when you are showering, it is imperative to remember to meticulously scrub your feet, paying special attention to thoroughly clean between each toe and also to give your palms a good wash. These often overlooked areas contribute substantially to overall body odor, and dedicating a few extra moments to them can make a remarkable difference in maintaining a fresh feeling throughout the day. By incorporating the Triple S wash into your regular bathing routine, you'll be actively targeting the key areas where odor tends to originate and persist. Beyond the specific Triple S wash technique, there are several simple yet profoundly impactful showering practices that can significantly enhance your overall freshness and skin health. Firstly, always prioritize gentleness. As we age, our skin naturally becomes more delicate and sensitive. It is therefore paramount to steer clear of harsh soaps and body washes that contain aggressive detergents or overwhelming artificial fragrances. These types of products can inadvertently strip away your skin's vital natural oils, leading to dryness, irritation, and, ironically, potentially worsening existing body odor. Instead, thoughtfully choose mild, unscented cleansing products, or those that feature only a light, naturally derived fragrance to protect and nourish your skin. Secondly, be mindful of your water temperature. While a steaming hot shower can feel incredibly comforting, it is actually not the most beneficial choice for your skin. Extremely hot water can strip away those crucial protective oils, leaving your skin feeling parched and more vulnerable to irritation. Opting for comfortably warm water is a much gentler and more advantageous approach for maintaining skin integrity. Thirdly, ensure you rinse your entire body thoroughly and completely. Any residual soap or body wash left on the skin can act as an irritant and contribute to an unfavorable environment for skin health. Fourthly, when it comes to drying off after your shower, always pat your skin gently with a soft, clean towel, rather than rubbing vigorously. Harsh rubbing can easily damage delicate aging skin. Pay particular attention to meticulously drying all skin folds and the spaces between your toes, as dampness in these areas can encourage bacterial growth. Finally, and crucially, apply a nourishing moisturizer immediately after stepping out of the shower while your skin is still slightly damp. This intelligent practice helps to effectively lock in essential moisture, ensuring your skin remains soft, supple, and healthy throughout the day. By integrating these thoughtful showering tips into your daily routine, you can significantly improve your skin's well-being and combat unwelcome odors. Moving beyond the shower, achieving a lasting sense of freshness, and effectively managing the aging smell necessitates a holistic approach that extends to various daily lifestyle habits. While proper bathing is undoubtedly foundational, it represents only one facet of the solution. Our lifestyle choices play an equally critical role. Firstly, prioritizing adequate hydration by drinking sufficient water throughout the day is a surprisingly potent internal cleansing mechanism. Though it might seem unrelated, water acts as a vital agent in helping your body eliminate toxins through both urine and sweat, thereby contributing significantly to reducing overall body odor. It is especially beneficial to consume warm water, particularly a glass first thing in the morning upon waking, to kickstart your body's detoxification processes. Consider adopting a structured water intake schedule, such as 1 glass upon waking, another before lunch, 1 after lunch, a glass around 3 p.m., 1 before dinner, and a final glass before bedtime. However, exercise caution not to drink excessively close to bedtime to avoid disrupting your sleep for bathroom trips. It's important to remember that beverages like coffee, tea, and soda do not count towards your daily water intake, as they can actually have a dehydrating effect on the body. Secondly, incorporating a brief period of early morning or late afternoon sun exposure into your routine can offer unexpected benefits. While it might sound unconventional, sunlight during these gentler hours possesses natural antibacterial properties that can help in reducing odor-causing bacteria on the skin. Naturally, prolonged exposure should always be avoided, and protecting your skin with sunscreen remains paramount. However, just 10 to 15 minutes of mild sunlight each day can be wonderfully beneficial for skin health and reducing bacterial load. Thirdly, your diet plays a profound role in influencing your body's internal chemistry. Increase your intake of vibrant fruits and vegetables that are rich in antioxidants, such as plump tomatoes, crisp apples, juicy strawberries, and a variety of leafy greens. These potent foods actively combat oxidative stress within the body, thereby directly minimizing the formation of non-anal. Intriguingly, despite its strong initial aroma, garlic, when digested, offers excellent deodorizing effects. Furthermore, the ample fiber found in fruits and vegetables is crucial for maintaining a healthy gut microbiome, and a well-functioning digestive system is another key contributor to reducing generalized body odor. Fourthly, maintaining impeccable oral hygiene is another non-negotiable aspect of combating this subtle scent. This extends beyond simply brushing your teeth after every meal. It encompasses diligently using dental floss daily to remove trapped food particles and plaque, and regularly scraping your tongue. The surface of the tongue is a notorious haven for a multitude of odor-causing bacteria, which can significantly contribute to bad breath. If circumstances permit, consider chewing sugar-free gum or sucking on a slice of fresh lemon. These simple actions can further stimulate saliva production and effectively freshen your breath, contributing to an overall cleaner sensation. By adopting these comprehensive lifestyle adjustments, you will be addressing the aging smell not just superficially, but from the inside out, fostering a deeper, more enduring sense of freshness and well-being. Finally, it is absolutely paramount to extend our attention beyond personal hygiene to the cleanliness of our immediate environment. Even the most meticulous personal bathing routine can be undermined if your clothing, bedding, and home environment are not regularly maintained. Body odor, no matter how subtle, can stubbornly cling to fabrics and permeate enclosed spaces. Therefore, a consistent approach to cleanliness in these areas is essential for truly combating the aging smell. Firstly, your clothing, especially undergarments, demands daily changing and washing. Sweat, shed skin cells, and the chemical compound non-anal readily adhere to fabrics, creating an ideal breeding ground for bacteria to proliferate and generate persistent odors. When selecting underwear, prioritize natural materials like cotton, which excels at absorbing moisture and offers superior breathability compared to synthetic fabrics. If possible, harness the power of natural sunlight by hanging your laundry outdoors. Sunlight acts as a remarkably effective antibacterial agent. Secondly, your bedding, including sheets, pillowcases, blankets, and throws, requires consistent and regular washing, ideally at least once a week. Pillowcases, in particular, come into direct and prolonged contact with your face and hair, accumulating significant amounts of natural oils, dead skin cells, and residual products. To maintain optimal freshness, consider changing your pillowcases 2 to 3 times weekly. Additionally, older pillows and blankets have a finite lifespan. They should be replaced periodically as they can become repositories for bacteria, dust mites, and accumulated odors over time, even with regular washing. Thirdly, and often overlooked, is the crucial importance of ventilating your living space. Body odor, irrespective of its intensity, will inevitably accumulate in the air, especially within unventilated rooms. Make it a routine to open windows and doors twice daily, both in the morning and evening, for approximately 10 to 15 minutes. This simple practice facilitates vital air circulation, flushing out stale air and introducing fresh oxygen. Bathrooms and kitchens, being naturally prone to a variety of odors, require even more thorough and frequent ventilation. To further enhance air freshness and actively absorb moisture and lingering smells, consider strategically placing activated charcoal bags or bowls of baking soda in various rooms around your home. These natural deodorizers work silently to improve air quality. By diligently attending to the cleanliness of your clothes, bedding, and home environment, you create a holistic strategy that significantly enhances your personal freshness and fosters a more pleasant living space for everyone. We've now explored a comprehensive array of strategies for effectively managing the aging smell, a concern shared by many. From the foundational principles of proper bathing, emphasizing the critical triple S approach to targeting key areas, to the broader yet equally vital lifestyle adjustments, such as maintaining adequate hydration, embracing gentle sun exposure, adopting an antioxidant-rich diet, and upholding rigorous oral hygiene. We also highlighted the indispensable role of frequently washing clothes and bedding and ensuring consistent home ventilation. Each of these practices, though seemingly minor on their own, collectively contributes to a monumental difference in overall freshness and well-being. It is absolutely essential to internalize that the presence of body odor in older adults is not a reflection of carelessness or a lack of cleanliness. Rather, it is a perfectly natural biological consequence of the body's ongoing changes as we age. The empowering truth is that this natural process is entirely manageable, controllable through thoughtful and relatively minor adjustments to our daily routines and lifestyle habits. Most importantly, never allow concerns about body odor to erode your self-confidence, compel you to withdraw from social engagements, or create a distance between yourself and your beloved family and friends. Embrace these practical solutions and continue to live your life to the fullest with comfort and confidence.